Hey, what's up, guys and girls? How y'all doing today? Hopefully everybody's doing awesome. Did this thing get started? I think my phone just shut off. One second. Let me make sure this live stream is running. For some reason, it's not starting on my phone. Let me retry and open it, because we should be live right now. I do believe we are live. Hold on a second. Okay, there we go. It's working. All right. Good to see you guys. How's everyone doing today? Hope everybody is amazing. I don't know if I like that blue light with the purple background. Let me turn that back to a normal color light. That's probably better. Alrighty. Thank you for coming out to my live stream. I think we're going to be doing some showdowns with the Bentley, as it seems to be the fastest car I have available for this showdown. Should be good enough. Mark Bass, what's up? William D, good to see ya. Mr. Brick Bob, what's up, man? McVin. We got JP. Who else? Melon's in the house. What's up, Melon? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. But yeah, I really love the way this car looks. And I still have a broken Lamborghini. All the stuff's missing. I mean, I guess it looks okay this way, but I miss all the little liveries. Where's my liveries? Somebody stole my liveries. I liked it better before. I mean, it doesn't look bad. I just liked it better the other way. You guys know how it goes. Unfortunately, we have game problems, and it stole my liveries. All right, let's go race this showdown. Stacks, what's up, buddy? Awesome to see ya. Where's the thing at? There it is. Are we going to get a pop-up? I hope not. I think I've already made it pop up. So what really drives me crazy is the buy button is in the same spot as the change car or go race button. And they seriously have to time that intentionally to try and make so you hit that buy button right when that thing's popping up. That has to be intentional. I mean, it's gotta be intentional. I mean, I could be wrong, but I bet it's intentional. All right, here we go. All right. Why? I'm driving the wrong car. Can we win this race? I got the wrong car. Oh, we got it. All right, we'll race this for a few times. We'll race this for a couple of times for fun. And then we'll switch over to something a little faster. Alrighty. Oh, man. Melon says the Helena Hitmen have 2 spots open. So, yeah. If you guys need a crew, that might be awesome. What's up, Brad? How's your day going? Hope your day is going amazing. 3, 2, 1, go. Look at all this wheel spin. Can we beat guy number 2? Watch, I bet we lose. Are we gonna do it? Can we do it? No, we're not even close. We already lost. Alright, this car is so slow. Hold on a second. We need to change cars. You still got the sinus infection. That's not fun. I hope that goes away soon. Sinus infections are no good. They're no good whatsoever, but unfortunately, those darn things do happen. Alright, we need to change cars. Let me get in this guy. And now we'll go win some races. Yeah, buddy, I hope your sinus infection goes away soon. I'm sorry to hear that. That's not fun. Not fun at all. All right. Mark Bass says, it looks like the car is dragging on the ground. Just about. It might be. It definitely could be. You just never know. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I forget how fast this thing shifts. I'm really not a big fan of this car, but, you know, it is what it is. We're going to drive it. We are going to drive it. All right, I'm playing with the switches on my microphone, so hold on a second. What did that switch do? All right, I want this switch to be, I think, in the center. Pretty sure I want that one to be in the center. Melon, what? This thing? The Bentley? Melon, you don't like the Bentley? Oh, man. Come on, Melon. Melon doesn't like the best car in the game. All right. I think I just lied to everybody. Definitely not the best car in the game, but it's the fastest thing I have upgraded for the terrible Showdown. McVen, so the first couple people you race on the Showdowns aren't real people. Those first couple of people were bots, so yeah. Don't take a stock car into Showdown because you'll probably only win the first race. Yeah, I don't like the fast shifting pattern on the Bentley either. It's hard to get used to. 3, 2, 1, go. I think 5th gear is the gear you want to hit nitrous on. But yeah, figuring out when to shift into 2nd is a pain. All right. JP says the booty stain mobile. The booty stain. I don't want to drive a booty stain. I'd rather not drive a booty stain, honestly. You guys might like to drive a booty stain, but me, I'm not really into it. But that doesn't sound good to me whatsoever. Almost every single time, I bury the darn needle in 2nd gear on this car. Trader, hello! Ah, you just started playing CSR2. Welcome to the game, that's awesome. You already got the level 30 Toyota Supra. I mean, the Toyota Supra, you're talking about the Supra GR from Elite Tuners, that's a really good car. You want to focus on that one. I mean, it depends on what you're trying to do, but the Supra GR is really good. That's an amazing car. So yeah, you want to focus on that for sure. Ah, we got Max in the house. What's up, my man? One thing about this game is you got about 1,200 cars and a lot of them are terrible. So you get a couple of good ones, you definitely want to focus on those. But one thing about the Supra is once you get enough parts and upgrades on it, it's kind of good at everything, which is a huge plus because a lot of cars aren't. Like, it's got nice top speed, nice acceleration. It can beat the dyno time. You can set it up for live racing. It's pretty fast. I mean, it's an all-around really nice car. Hey, Gibby, what's up, buddy? Awesome to see ya. I'm gonna play with my microphone placement here. It feels a little more out of the way if I put it like this. Hopefully it still sounds good if I put it there, because problem with microphones are they get in the way of things. They're always in the way. Get out of my way, Mr. Microphone. That's what I say. But if you go to my channel, like if you're new to the game and you go to my channel and you scroll down, you'll find my section for playlists. I'm gonna tell you what, I got playlists, like there's the new player's guide, the basic guide, tuning playlist, how to drive different cars playlist. I mean, there's so many videos, it's crazy. So you might want to go find some of my playlists, and I mean, they'll teach you just about everything you need to know about this game. There might be a few things on there that are missing or we didn't get to, but just about everything you need is on those playlists. Hey Mario, Mario is working on the collections. Nice, man. I haven't really got into the collections. I don't have it on my account yet. I don't know if that's a glitch. I don't know if it's a glitch that I haven't got it or what, but no collections yet. All right, here we go. Yeah, for tier 1, I still think the GTI is going to be one of your best bets. You want to get the GTI first and then the Ford Boss second. When it comes to tier 2, you want to try and get the Porsche Boxster. The Boxster is awesome. And then if you're lucky enough to get the Miata or the Volkswagen tier 2, those are cool. Tier 3, you know, tier 3 is the tier nobody likes. Everybody hates tier 3. Most tier 3 cars are all kind of similarly bad, in my opinion. There's a couple of good ones they've added recently, but just get the Mustang. For tier 3, get the Mustang. For tier 4, I would still say grab the GTR until you get a better tier 4 car, but once you get one of the Elite Tuners tier 4 cars, focus on that. And for tier 5, the Supra GR is definitely my top pick for cars for new players to get and focus on. Gibby, glad you're doing good. That's awesome. About to go to the gym. Nice, nice. I'll tell you, I hope I get collections soon. I don't know why, but I would really like to have the collections. I imagine that's one of those things that's going to take a long time to finish, though. Trader, glad you're liking the videos, buddy. Hey, Ryan, what's up, man? I don't think I've said hello to you yet, so hello, hello. Kenny, what's up, buddy? All right, you're trying to get gold for the Mustang Mach-E 1400. You know, let me look at the map today. Let me go look at what's on the map. Melon says the LFA is crap. Yes, it is. The LFA looks awesome, but it's a pretty terrible car, unfortunately. I don't know why, but the LFA is just a bad car. What's on today's map? I gotta find out if I need to try and make a video later today. Did we get anything new? Oh, we did. We got 2 new things up on the map, so either today or tomorrow I need to make a video about that. New stuff. They put things up too often, in my opinion. I mean, we got this event ready to launch. We got this thing up here. We got these new things here. That's crazy. So that's a Duality and a Duality Evo Cup. Okay, I see. Too much stuff. I don't have either one of those cars. And honestly, what is this? A 296 GTB? I'm not familiar with that. Oh, okay. I see what this is. I see what this is. Max says Salt Lake City is active. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I already put out a video for that one. Oh, that's a rerun? They sure do give us a lot of reruns. Yeah, I love... Oh, if you guys haven't seen this yet, hold on a second. Check out the beautiful background on this. I hope they add this to the rotation of tracks we get to race on, because this track is awesome. This is probably the coolest track I've ever seen in my life. So if you haven't started this event, at least go run the first couple just so you can get this track. Check this out. 3, 2, 1, go. It looks so amazing. I love it. That is beautiful. Look at that. Look at it. Here, we'll race. I'm out of gas. Oh no. Let me get some more gas. But that's one of the most awesome looking tracks I've ever seen in my life. All right, what's a good R8? Honestly, I don't think, if I remember correctly, none of the R8s are that good. Let me look through the R8s really quick, but I don't think we have any R8s that really stand out to me as far as I can remember. But I love that map. The Salt Flats look awesome. But if we go over to the Audi section, let's look at the Audis in the game. I don't think there's any good ones, honestly. I think they're all disappointing. Except for those station wagons like the RS6 and RS7. Those are actually really good. But I don't think we have any good R8s. Let's point out the Audis that are actually good. So we got this thing. I don't really remember. I think that was a good car, but I barely remember that thing. The TT pretty much sucks. That's not a very good car. RS5 Coupe, not great. Don't love it. Another RS5, don't love it. Another RS5, don't love it. RS3 Performance Edition. Don't really care about it. Well, here we have the 2014 R8. Not really that wonderful. Now, here we go. The RS7 Sportsback. This is a very nice live racing car, right? That's a nice live racing car from what I remember. I think I have a video on that. You might want to double check. But I'm pretty sure that one was awesome. The RS6 Avant. These are great live racing cars. This one live races really well. Then we got this one right here. The ABT RS6R, great live racing car. Then we got the AS7R. Again, I'm pretty sure that one was good. Then we got a 2014 R8. Not very good. Then we got the R8 V10 Plus. And I actually like this one, but it's not really that wonderful either. Yeah, most of the Audis are just kind of so-so, unfortunately. Do we have anything that really stands out that's like worthwhile besides those station wagons? I mean, those Audi station wagons are crazy good. Most of these, not so much. The Hunatron's cool, but it's really hard to drive. I mean, look at these. There's so many different cars, it's ridiculous. I don't remember if the e-tron was good, but the Hunatron's pretty cool. If you can figure out how to launch this car and you can set this one up, it's pretty cool, but we got another RS7. This should be really good, but most of the Audis are poo-poo, unfortunately. Yeah, Mario, there's something wrong with the Tier 5 regulation races. Now, the Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, and Tier 4 load in really fast. But for some reason, the Tier 5 ones are taking forever to load. Which is crazy. Yeah, Audis are just overall bad except for a couple. The Jack Melon, what is the Jack, my friend? If there's a Huna truck available, it would probably be up in the daily deals somewhere, I would think. Sometimes it might say something. It might be malfunctioning, but right now it looks like you got this going on. You got the Salt Lake City. I don't know. It doesn't really look like there's a Hunatron available to buy at the moment. Nope. Oh, the Jack Roush Mustang. That's a cool. I think that's a pretty cool vehicle right there. I do like the Jack Roush Mustang. That's crazy though. This is the best car for the Showdown. It's the only Tier 5 car. That's weird. Like, what are they doing putting a bunch of Tier 4 cars in there and one Tier 5 car? That doesn't even make sense. That doesn't make sense at all. Like, why would they do that? I can't figure it out. But, you know, to each their own. It's not a fair race. What's up, Sam? How you doing today? Brad says, crappy Showdown FR. I don't know what FR means, but definitely a crappy Showdown for sure. They want to make sure the Bentley compete. What's up, Mom? Yeah, that's the only way the Bentley can compete because it's so slow. Oh, you posted the video on my Discord? Yeah, I can't really go look at it too well right now when live streaming. That'll be a bunch of downtime there. I assume you're talking about for this terrible Bentley, right? Oh, the Hunatron. Sweet. Good, good. I'm going to go check that out later, but thanks for posting that. Thanks, man. That thing is a pain to launch, but it's such an I love that car. It's just not fun to launch. UC, hello. The YouTube new line looks kinda pinky. What's the new line? I don't know what you're talking about. Please explain, my friend. I do not understand. Jay, what's up, buddy? Nice to see ya. How's your day going? I'm reading up through the chat. Hold on a second. Oh, you're trying to get that Mustang Mach-E from collections. Oh, I gotcha. Gotcha, Kenny. You know what? That's a really cool looking car. I like the way that thing looks. Personally, I still don't think they should have called it a Mustang, though. I don't think Mustangs should be station wagons, honestly, but hey, that's my opinion. That's the way I look at it. 11-2 or 11-0 lobby. I don't know if I've really got much set up for that, honestly. That's the thing, I really don't know what cars are set up for what until I look at the times. I'm sure I've got something at 11-0 or 11-2, but I don't know what. I'd have to look through like 50 cars to see if I have one set up. If not, I might have to spend quite a bit of time setting one up for it, so. That might be a lot of downtime. Hey Ari, what's up, buddy? Yeah, but the good news is, if you don't have the best car on a showdown, at least you can run a whole bunch of races and get all the free prizes, right? You will still get a lot of free stuff if you got the patience to run like 500 races. I don't have that type of patience, but some people do. I don't know who has that kind of patience, but some people will run all 500, and I think those people are crazy. I think those people are super crazy. But you know what? If you can do it, that's awesome. That's how I look at it. That's a lot of time spent doing showdowns. William D is crazy. Holy moly. Somebody call the men in white coats. We gotta get them. Ah, the CC850 is a great car. That's a very cool car to have, actually. That's a good choice. A couple of those Koenigseggs are really nice. Really nice. William D's bored and crazy. That's not good. That's not good at all. Hey Sham, what's up, buddy? You're from Singapore? Cool, cool. I'm not even really sure where that is, but hello and welcome to the stream. Yeah, I don't know where Singapore is. I know it's around here somewhere, but I'm not really familiar with it. But you know, welcome, welcome. All right. You know, the one thing I do like about Showdown, though, is it's a lot of respect points, game cash, and a bunch of little prizes just for racing some easy races. Whether you win or lose, you get something, which is nice. Trader, no, you don't necessarily need to have the boss cars. Like, it's really nice to have the boss cars and all that stuff, but if you miss one, it's not a big deal. You'll be okay without them. They're not like must-haves. Here, let me move this down this way more. I'm gonna play with my microphone placement today. But yeah, you can get you don't need any of them, honestly. You don't need any of those boss cars. You should get them, though, if you can, in my opinion. Best way to get keys, play the game in live race, right? Live racing will give you keys. Doing all the little daily races will give you keys. You might get a couple keys from like showdowns, daily battles. Just kind of run everything that you can daily and make sure you do enough of the live races. Like every so many hours, you know, you win the keys from the live races, then every so many hours you can come back and do it again and get more. So live racing and daily battles. Sorry, I'm looking at something here. I'll let that one run out. Hold on a second. All right. I gave somebody a free win. Somebody got a free win, guys. That's okay, though. That's all right. They needed it more than I did, right? Probably. Maybe. Kind of. Sort of. That's how we're gonna look at it. They must have needed it more than I needed it. Trader says live races are amazing, and yep, I'm doing them as you suggested in the videos for beginners and their mistakes. Yeah, live racing is a great way to win stuff. I mean, even if you just got a low tier car, as long as it's capable of winning live races, I mean, that's a great way to earn keys, respect points, game cash, everything else. Now, of course, the higher the tier car, the more game cash and more respect points you're going to get, but I mean, I seriously used to make over 1 million RP every season just racing that tier 2 Boxster. That was a lot of RP, honestly. Like a whole lot. William D says, boss cars are mostly junk. It's kind of sad, but they are. I do like the Sesto Elemento. I like a couple of the tier 1 boss cars, and I like the Sesto Elemento. But most of them are pretty bad. Which sucks. I mean, it's terrible. It's terrible they make all the boss cars so bad. I don't know why they do that. I don't get it, honestly. Drives you crazy. Drives me crazy, at least. I don't know about you guys, but it drives me nuts. Completely crazy and wacko. That's what I say. Did you like my sound effect? That probably sounded terrible. Brad says, I only get boss cars to make Jerry happy. There you go. Good old Jerry. Melon says, guys, get the Gamera first. Yeah, the Gamera is an amazing car. What's a 109.2 ratio, my man? JP, I don't follow that one bit. I don't know what that is. Oh, Danny Radio. Did that sound like a radio voice? All I did is I turned on the microphone on the other side of my room as loud as it goes, and it just picked up all the reverb from the room. William D says, Melon is in love with the Gamera. I'm pretty sure he married it. Pretty sure. Not 100% sure, but I think so. That's the rumor. Oh, I got a bad launch. I was busy making up junk and I lost. Rocco L, what's up, buddy? Thanks, my friend. I hope you're doing good today. Definitely nice to see you. Hey, Slick, what's up, my man? Sam's making, what is that, a bowling ball or a coconut there? I don't know. I can't tell. I think that might be a bowling ball. Not sure. Melon says, I do. You do what? You married it? Oh, man. Melon married a car. Portugal, what's up, buddy? Very nice to see you as always. Oh, it's a face? It looks like a coconut or something. 3, 2, 1, go. It looks a lot like a coconut to me. Of doing something here, so there we go. All right, what did that give me? Ayaka, how you doing today? A bowling coconut. You know, I used to love bowling when I was younger. I had a bowling instructor who was an Olympic bowler. No kidding. She couldn't teach me because I sucked at it. Too bad. When I was back in high school, our high school acquired a bowling alley, which was pretty neat. So, like, right down the street from the high school was this bowling alley and fitness center place. And for some reason, they decided to sell it, and the high school bought that. And we got to take bowling for gym class, and they hired a professional bowler or an Olympic bowler to teach bowling classes for gym class. That was cool. But I'm left-handed, and I could never figure out how to curve the ball, so I wasn't very good at it. I wasn't good at it at all, but... And they didn't have any left-handed bowling balls, which is probably why I sucked it. I've never actually got the bowl with a left-handed ball. I hear it would actually make a really big difference. But my understanding is if I were to actually get a left-handed ball, supposedly it would be way, way, way better. But yeah, I bowled straight, like I did like granny bowling. What's up, Dark Knight? How's your day going? What about 8-ball? I've never really been much of a pool player. Pool's cool, but not really my thing. Some people love it. Not me. I don't really like it. Andy says Showdown almost gives him a stroke. Well, that's not good. But yeah, there's really no matchmaking in Showdown. That's the problem with Showdown. It's really just like, hey, we're gonna match you up with whoever we feel like matching you up against. We don't care if their car is 20 times faster than yours. We're still matching you up with that car, right? Showdown doesn't actually have what I would call matchmaking. The matchmaking in Showdown does not really exist. That's how I look at it. Kenny's saying something about Purple Star Cohen 6. I think everything in I'm pretty sure everything in the collections is Purple Star, isn't it? Reynolds, what's up, man? I was lucky to have a professional buller. Yeah, you know, I mean, it was pretty cool. But there was also swimming pools in there, and one semester they wanted everybody to take swimming for gym class. So one semester we had bowling, then the next was swimming. And the funny thing is, none of the kids wanted to take swimming. So not one kid brought a bathing suit and changed into a bathing suit. And they said, well, if you guys don't take the swimming class, you're all going to fail the gym class this year. And everybody decided they weren't doing it. So I was like, I'm not either. I think so. I failed gym class that year because nobody would take swimming. I wasn't going to be the only one. But the bowling was cool. I wish that was something all schools had. No, I've always liked gym class, except for I didn't want to do the swimming thing either for some reason. Eddie, how's it going today? Awesome to see ya. Hope your day is awesome. Bam. All right, here we go. Here we go, here we go. All right, that guy beat the crap out of me. I'm missing one stage 6 part, so my car is almost maxed out, but it's not quite there, but it's pretty darn close, right? We almost got her maxed, but not quite. Almost maxed out. Almost. It's pretty close. Dark Knight, what's wrong with your account? He says, I'm a bit mad of my account list. You're a bit mad of your account list. What happened, man? I don't know if that's a typo, but I don't quite follow, but I hope all is okay. Yeah, Slick, tomorrow, more than likely tomorrow, I'll make a video about next season stuff. I don't know what the next Prestige Cup is offhand, but I do have access to information that'll tell me. I just need to look it up. I know a couple people who know how to get into the game files and read them, so normally they give me that information. I just got to go find the information. But tomorrow I'm planning on making a video going over next season's upcoming events, so that should be tomorrow's video. Brad says something is a crappy car. Alright, Sam's got a 70s Hot Wheel Challenger in his pocket. Nice. 70s Challengers are pretty cool. We got Skies in the house. What's up, my man? Good to see ya. I don't see Skies in chat, though. Somebody said hello to Skies, but I'm not seeing him offhand. Oh, there he is. Now I see him. You guys might have saw the comment before I did, because now I see his comment. Did he post before? Oh yeah, he did. I just missed it. Sky says, join the Hitmen. Some of the best tuners in the game and the crew. Yeah, they got a good crew, actually. Very good crew. If you're looking for a good crew, that's definitely one that would be worth joining. The next PC Cup is a Porsche. Oh man, most Porsches are pretty crappy, so that's not super exciting. I hope it's a good Porsche. There are a few good ones. All I can say is I hope I already own the car and I don't have to put a bunch of game resources into it, because I don't want to. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. I am not a fan of this car whatsoever. A 718 Spider RS. 718 Spider RS. I'm trying to remember if that's a good car or not. Let's go look that one up. I want to see what that is. If that's the one I think it is, it might be a nice car. Yeah, yellow with black stripes. I'm pretty sure that was a cool car. I think I have a video on that one. I'm gonna have to go find my own video and refresh myself on that car, but I kind of think maybe I liked it. I don't remember. This might have had a live racing setup. I'm about 98% sure I've already got a video on how to drive this car, so if you guys are interested, that video should be available on YouTube. Hopefully it's a good car because I like the way that it looks. I don't like the fact that I'm going to have to put resources into it, but at least that will give me a reason to level up a car that I like the looks of. It looks awesome. I love the yellow and black. I think that looks really good. I think that looks awesome, actually. Looks amazing. Best looking car ever. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. All right. Okay, maybe not ever, but it's a very nice looking car. Slick says this car is running 8.1s. Hey Ronnie, how you doing today? Good to see ya. All right, let's get back to some of these terrible, terrible showdown races with the terrible car. I can't believe this car has almost 2,000 Evo points. It probably does have over 2,000 once you max it out, but normally a car with 2,000 Evo points is way faster than this. I keep hitting nitrous on the wrong gear, or the nitrous doesn't work. Like right there, my nitrous didn't work. That's probably why I just got beat up. That or the fact that I'm missing the... That or the fact that... what was I just going to say? I forgot. Andy says, hold up, there are glitches in the Showdown. I think there's glitches in everything on this game. I'm not sure what you're referring to, but there's always glitches on something. This game's got glitches everywhere. 3, 2, 1, go. Lots of glitches. Kenny, thank you, buddy. Why did my Bentley not have stars? I don't know. I didn't notice, but it's got some stars. Unless you're talking about a different Bentley. It was either just a game glitch or it was either a game visual glitch or it must have been a different car, but all right. Sam says the game is not feeling well. You know, it definitely has got a few issues. Oh, we got another Bentley. 3, 2, 1, go. Man, come back, sir. Come back. He's got better parts than me. He must have a maxed out one while I'm missing one part. That's a bummer. Select says using mods in 2024 is crazy. Yeah, I mean, if you mod the game, there's a pretty good chance your account will get banned. That's a risky take if you want to mod stuff. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Ah! Bad shift. Bad shift! Really bad shift. Andy, I have a feeling what you're seeing is a lag. I think you're talking about lag. I don't think that's a hack you're seeing. I think that's lag because if the other player is lagging or you got lag on your screen, you'll see the other racer speed up and slow down and speed up and slow down, but that's actually lag. If somebody's cheating, what they do is add parts to their car and it makes their car faster than it's supposed to be. There's a lot of people who do that. Do I know how to drive a manual transmission? Yes. I think it's kind of crazy, but certain cars you can only get with a manual transmission. Like certain higher end cars. For example, I think a Civic Type R only comes in manual, which is surprising me because there's a lot of people that don't know how to drive a manual. Yeah, it's not very, you know, most people probably don't know how to drive a manual transmission here. But I think, if I remember correctly, the WRX STI, I think that one only came in manual as well. I can't remember. There was a couple cars I was looking at and I was like, wow, they don't make this in automatic. Which means they're probably going to sell a lot less of them. Mr. JDM says it did come with an automatic. I wonder what it was. I'm pretty sure that Civic Type R was manual only. But I remember 2 or 3 cars I was looking at, and they only came in a stick shift. Reynolds says, if you can't drive a manual in my country and the rest of Europe, they will laugh at you asking you if you even know how to drive. Honestly, I do think everybody should have to learn how to drive a manual. Because you never know someday when you might need to drive one for some reason. You just never know. What if there's like an emergency and you got to drive somebody else's car and it's a manual? If you can't drive it, you're screwed. Ron G says, automatics are such a bummer. You know, up until my autoimmune disease got bad, I would never buy a manual Wait, I would never buy an automatic. But when this thing's flared up, like I go to push in the clutch and pain shoots in every which direction. I mean, I can't drive a manual anymore because of the clutch. I remember once it was so bad, I would like scream to push in the brakes. Man, having nerve issues and nerve pain and stuff is no fun, but the time I was 18, I learned how to drive a manual, and I drove a manual from the time I was 18 up until about, I would say about 10 years ago, maybe 8 years ago, I switched over to automatics because there's just days I can't drive the manual anymore because of the autoimmune disease. It sucks when your body attacks itself and messes up your muscles and nerves. But I don't like manuals. I don't like automatics. I'm not a fan of automatics. I don't like them, but now I'm kind of stuck driving them. It was always fun having a stick shift. Ronnie can't drive anymore. That sucks, buddy. Like, you can't drive at all anymore, or? Sorry to hear that, man. Having health problems is never fun, that's for sure. Health problems are the worst. Reynolds says, I can't imagine drifters with fully automatics. I wouldn't be surprised if there are automatics out there that drift, but I hear you on that one. One thing I've always wanted was a car with paddle shifters, but I've never really got to drive a car with paddle shifters. Now, when I worked for FedEx, we had these little Sprinter trucks. It was like you could drive it as a fully automatic, or you could shift it yourself without a clutch. It basically had a little thing where you could just click the shifter to the left or the right to shift the like first, second, third, fourth. It was pretty cool. There were little turbo Sprinter trucks with like a automatic or a clutchless manual. Those were fun, actually. Reynolds says, fun fact, we don't have FedEx, we have DHL. You know, I don't know if we still have DHL here. We did, and I think they went out of business in the United States. I'm not really sure what happened, but I think they just quit delivering here. Somebody told me they started delivering again, but I don't know. Max says most of the paddle shifters are for looks only and they suck. Really? I don't know. I've never driven a sports car with paddle shifters, but I thought they were supposed to be good. Ronnie says Europe is DHL still. Hopefully they are a good shipping company. I'll tell you though, after working for some shipping companies, I'll tell you it's amazing what people's packages go through. See what just happened right there? How that guy sped up and slowed down? That was actually lag. Lag caused that, and I still won, so it wasn't a hacker, but if you see somebody speeding up and slowing down like that, more than likely that's just somebody lagging. But yeah, after working for a shipping company, now FedEx always says if you're going to pack a box, you should be able to hold that box over your head and throw it down onto the ground as hard as you can. You want to pack a box to survive that. And I'm going to tell you what, after working in the shipping business for a while, I agree with him. You need to pack a box to survive. You want to make sure a box is packed very well. Because it's amazing what some of those boxes go through in shipping. Do I think Amazon is better than UPS? Slick, I don't know. I mean, UPS is a delivery company. Amazon is like a place you buy stuff from. I mean, Amazon delivers their own packages, but can you ship stuff with Amazon? I mean, can you have Amazon deliver stuff for you? I don't think that's a thing here. I don't think you can get something from Amazon unless you bought it from them. Maybe I'm wrong, but... yeah, I mean, most of the time if I buy something from Amazon, the Amazon truck shows up to deliver it. And I'm going to tell you what, once we ordered something from Amazon, and you know where they left it? You know where they put it? They leaned it up against our garage door and left. So if somebody would have opened the garage door and backed the car out, we would have ran our package over. I was like, what kind of an idiot would leave something in front of somebody's garage door where they're just going to run it over? I was mad. Like, that person should have been fired. I mean, the porch, it's like 5 steps from where the garage door is to the front porch there. And they're just going to lean it up against the garage door and walk away. What kind of an idiot? What kind of a turd taco does that? That's what I want to know. That must have been like a new guy or something. Must have been a new guy. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, if somebody would have went out in the garage, got in the car, started it up, opened the garage door and backed out, that would have been it. Ah, crap. My shifts didn't work. Hey, Jealous. What's up, buddy? Nice to see ya. He says, DCT. What is DCT? DCT is still considered automatic. I'm not familiar with that term, actually. Jimmy C says, sorry, Danny, it was me. Sorry for what? I don't know what you're sorry about, my friend. You were the guy, you were the guy who delivered stuff to my garage door? Oh, dual clutch transmission. I'm not really familiar with dual clutch transmissions, honestly. I don't know that much about like cars and how they work. I like cars. I like driving cars. I like playing car video games, but I don't really know all that much about them in general. Ronnie says, Danny, you have win 10 or 11. I'm not even really paying any attention. I don't know if I'm winning or losing. I'm just reading the chat and I'm just kind of like shifting on autopilot here. So, yeah, I'm not paying any attention whatsoever. So, I'm probably not even driving the car right, honestly. Depressed Cow, what's up, man? What a topic I came in with. Wait, he says, Amazon makes you pay a large fee in my country and takes 30 to 50 days to even ship. That's crazy. 30 to 50 days to ship something? That's, wow. That's nuts. But yeah, when it comes to the shipping companies, I mean, UPS pays more than most of them, I think. Now, when I worked at FedEx back in the day, I think they started you off at like $14 an hour, and UPS it was like either 18 or 22. Like UPS paid way more than FedEx, I noticed. But I think it was, I don't know if it was harder to get into UPS or FedEx, honestly. But both of them, are mostly part-time companies, I guess, until you've been there for a really long time. So even at FedEx, like when you got a job driving one of the delivery trucks, there was most of the routes were part-time routes. They were you could only work 6 hours a day or less. Now, the people that worked in the office and the management and stuff, they were all full-time employees, but most of the drivers are part-time. Most of the people who work in the sort facilities are all part-time. So I guess UPS is the same way according to a lot of the people. Like a lot of the UPS drivers are full-time, but they said before they were driving, almost all of the jobs there were also part-time. It was a pretty cool job delivering stuff, but it was also extremely stressful. Like, I don't know how all the companies are, but basically if you're stuck at a red light for an extra 30 seconds, you're behind. If there's a small traffic jam, you're behind. If you have to stop at a stop sign for some reason, you're behind. Like, they just pretty much pushed you to the limits on the amount of deliveries they wanted you to make per hour. You were always like racing against the clock. Max says DCT is for faster shifting, not necessarily smoother. Yeah, I mean, it would definitely be a lot faster to shift something like that than pushing in the clutch and pulling a shifter all over the place. But yeah, paddle shifters have to be a much faster way to shift. I've never heard of the Republic of Lativa. Don't know where that is, but hopefully it's a nice place. There's a lot of places in the world that are nice to live in. There's a lot that suck. So I hope it's not one of those places that suck. YouTube has a new bar color that's pinkish red. Let me look on my YouTube. Hold on, I want to see this. Are you seeing this on the live stream? I don't see anything different on mine. The little bar is bright red on mine, so if you're seeing pinkish red, I don't know. I'm not seeing that actually. I wonder if your monitor or TV colors got messed with, because mine is normal. Is anybody else seeing a different color bar that's like pink or red? Jell says DCTF flux capacitors. I wish I had a flux capacitor. I would be all about it, right? I would be all about having a flux capacitor. I don't like this car. This car is not fun to drive. It's not a good car. It's a pretty terrible car. Now, somebody argued with me on one of my comments saying that this was a really good car, and I'm thinking, man, you must not know much about this game, because this is not a good car. I mean, there's worse cars than this. Depressed Cow says, who would win, Lewis Hamilton or Lightning McQueen? I don't know. I do not know. Oh, I hate this car. Hey, am I gonna win? Nope, I lost. Miguel says, I have a black theme, so I can't tell. Yeah, but you probably still have like the little red progress bar, or I don't know what that's called. I think what he's talking about is the little maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing, but right on your video, there's the little red bar that shows you how far you are in the stream or the video. I'm assuming that's probably what he's talking about. Okay, so you're between Russia and Poland. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not really familiar with that, but I hope everything is going good over there. I know there's some crazy stuff over in that part of the world happening. Noonie, how you doing today? Noonie said, hello, I had the worst luck ever in the previous Prestige Cup car. 15 rolls and got nothing in this. Also had no luck with rolls. Well, I mean, if you did 15, you should have got the car as a loyalty reward, right? $80,000 people. Ronnie says I'm in Andorra country with 80,000 people. You know, I mean, 80,000 is actually a lot of people. I mean, that's small for... That's definitely small for, like... Why did I just slow down? But that's really a lot of people if you think about it. The amount of people in the entire world is crazy. Slick posted a baseball hat. What's up, Slick? Max says the Mach-E is very sensitive to launch, so it's hard to launch. A lot of those electric cars, that's one of the problems with a lot of the electric cars in the game, is they make them very hard to launch for some reason. Like, I don't know why they've done that, but some of them are super unpleasant to drive. It's like the game doesn't like electric cars. They're like, hey, this one's electric. Let's make it a pain in the ass to launch. You know, and that's basically how that goes. We're going to make this car so hard to launch, they're not going to want to drive it. That's what they kind of do with them, it feels like. Which is a bummer, but hey. It kind of is what it is, I suppose. They're like, we're going to make this car crazy hard to drive. And nobody's going to like driving this car. I don't know why they do that. Nobody wants to drive a car that has a tricky launch or a tricky shift pattern for the most part. Just give us normal shifting cars, man. Give us cars that are easy to launch and easy to drive. That's what we want in life. We don't want a car where we gotta press up, down, left, right, A, B, start, plus, minus, plus, 2, 3, 1, 6, 8, 5, 4, 3, just to launch the car, you know what I mean? Don't mind me. Nobody wants that. Alright, Ronnie says if you play all LD player versus iOS, you got like touchscreen lag, key lag. I'll tell you what though, I mean, I think the game runs way better if you're playing on a phone or a tablet compared to LD player. Yeah, I don't think the game runs that good on LD player. I mean, if you got a crappy phone, LD player is way better. But if you have a nice phone, the phone runs it better. Oh, you know what? I just got a new phone, guys. I just got a new phone. I just picked up a OnePlus Nord N30 for $200. And it's awesome. It plays any game you want, no problem. It's got a Snapdragon processor in it. It's really good. Really good. Like, budget phones are generally junk, but this one is awesome. This is my third OnePlus phone. The first one I had for many years. And then it was getting old and kind of slowing down. And I gave it to somebody who wasn't able to buy a phone that needed one. And then I bought a OnePlus 7 to replace it. And I probably had that OnePlus 7 for about 3 years until I dropped it and broke the screen. Did I try CSR on the new phone? Yeah, it runs it awesome. I've been playing War Robots on there, Armor Attack, CSR. I've played several different games on it. It runs all those games really good. You're not going to find a better phone for that cheap. But it's got like a 600 series Snapdragon processor in it, so it's not quite as good as a flagship phone, but it's almost as good. Like you can definitely tell a difference, but not a big difference. Honestly, if my OnePlus 7 screen wouldn't have broke, I'd probably still be using that phone. That's my favorite phone that I've ever owned, was my OnePlus 7. But this OnePlus Nord is sweet. I mean, you can't beat it for a phone that you can get for $250. My Red Magic 6, the battery is starting to go out. I usually got to charge it like twice a day, and it's not running as good as it used to. So I'm like, all right. I'm like, I need to get a new phone. So I've had that OnePlus Nord in my cart for a long time, and I finally decided, all right, it's time to go ahead and buy it. It's awesome. Dark's got a Xiaomi 13T Pro. I don't know anything about that company, but I hear they're pretty good. I hear they make nice phones. Yeah, I'm not much of an Apple person. I don't really like their products for several different reasons, so. I know Apple does make nice phones and all, but I just can't get into Apple stuff. Now, if I owned a recording studio, that's about the only time I would probably buy Apple computers, because they work better with audio equipment and audio editing. Yeah, I've heard of the Poco phone. Alright. I don't like this car. And I keep hitting nitrous on the wrong gear. I suck at hitting nitrous on the right gear on this car. Jay Cato says, I would love to play CSR on the Asus ROG Phone 8 Pro, but for $1,200, I don't know. Yeah, I would never spend $1,200 on a phone. There's no way. That's too much money. You can buy a full-blown computer with that can do way more than a phone, so. $1,200 for a phone is crazy. Crazy. I think the most I've ever spent for a phone was about $450, and I thought that was a ripoff. You know what I normally do is I normally look for phones that if I'm going to go buy a phone, I'm going to not buy the latest model. I'm going to buy the one before it or the one before that, because they're way cheaper and they work just fine. Like if you were to go out and buy the brand new OnePlus phone, it'd probably be $1,200. If you were to buy like the one before that, you could probably get it for like $500 or $600. So that's a huge savings to buy an older model. For example, I got the OnePlus Nord, the new version, for around $200. I think the version before that's only like $80 brand new now. So you can always save a lot of money buying like last year's model or the 2 year ago model. That's what Miguel does as well. Yeah, I mean, if you want to save money, don't buy the brand new one, because first off, you don't need it. You probably don't need it. Jay Cato says $80, not bad. Yeah, and I heard that one was really just as good. I don't know what the improvements are on the new model, but I do know a couple people who have the one that you can now buy for like $80. And they really like it. It runs games really well for them and everything else too, so. But the newest version of the Nord is awesome. Now, my Nord does come with a 120 megapixel camera or something crazy like that, but of course, when you're buying a cheaper phone, you're not going to get the same type of camera quality. And, you know, there's going to be some things that they had to cheap out on, but the Nord, even though it's cheap and some things are probably cheaper to keep the cost down, it still runs almost as good as a flagship phone. JP says my laptop is a MacBook. It costs $2K and I got it for $1,500. It has 16 gigs of RAM and the M1 Pro chip in it. $2K, man, that's crazy. I built my computer. If you minus the case and the graphics card, I paid about $600 for my computer. I bought a new processor, new motherboard, new RAM sticks, a new cooler. Pretty much everything except for the case and the graphics card was replaced. It was like $600-ish for all of that. So add another $300, $400, $500, $600 for the graphics card, depending on which one you buy, and like $100 for a case or $50 for a case. It probably would have been around $1,200 to build the whole computer if I would have replaced everything all at once, but eventually I did replace the graphics card because I was using a really old one. I think I got a graphics card on sale for like $400. I got a 4070 on sale for $400. But it's pretty hard to build a good computer for less than $2,000 if you want to get like a gaming computer or something like that. It's kind of rough. Well, I bought everything on sale. Like, I probably should have got a slightly nicer motherboard for my computer, but I found the cheapest one I could that was good, you know what I mean? Yeah, Kenny doesn't like apples either. Wait, Kenny, you got a flip phone? Cool, cool. Ronnie says $350 for the Poco F6 Snapdragon Gen 2, 120 FPS screen. That's pretty good. I'm not sure what I'm not really sure how many frames per second I can get or what kind of refresh rate my Nord has, but it's more than good enough. Hey, Caden, how you doing today? Yeah, JP, you're pretty much stuck, man. If you were to move to Android, you would definitely have to switch over. You would have to start over. Ah, Reynolds got the OnePlus Nord as well. Awesome. How do you like it? Okay, then I'm doing good, buddy. Thank you. Glad you're doing good. That's awesome. AC20 2003. I'm not really sure what that is actually. AC 2003. I don't know what that is. But I do wish things were cheaper. Ronnie just got a Asus Tough 15 laptop. Cool, cool. Hope that ends up being a good laptop for you. I used to buy Asus laptops back in the day all the time, but they used to make crazy good laptops back in the day. I hear their customer service really... I didn't have very... Last Asus product I owned, I had a problem with it, and their customer service was terrible. But there's a lot of complaints about Asus customer service now, and which is a bummer. Definitely a bummer. Yeah, I don't know anything about the Pixel phones. I think Max the Gamer uses Pixel phones. Max, if you're still here, are you still using Pixel phones? What do you think of those? But Reynolds, how many phones are you going to have for 10 years? Probably not very many, right? I think they say the average phone only lasts for a couple of years till you have to replace it. Am I going to do live racing? We only got a couple more minutes left on the stream, actually, so probably not today. How many trophies do I even have? I got 1,372. That's pretty good for a Bentley. Especially since I'm not driving this thing worth a darn, and I'm probably not shifting it well, and I'm missing a part, so... Considering that's a nice amount of trophies to get. If I were actually trying to drive this car and paying attention to my shift patterns and not reading the chat, maybe I'd be doing a lot better, but I'm barely paying attention to my driving and just chatting with you guys, so I've been driving it very bad. Very sloppy. I know I'm not launching good, I'm not shifting good, I'm hitting nitrous on the wrong gear. It's been a mess. If I actually paid attention, I could probably do a little bit better, and I'd probably hit like 1,400 or 1,500 trophies, but... Yeah, I don't know, that's not bad. I mean, I just lost a couple, which sucks, but... Almost 1,400, that's a good score. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I like the live streams more for just hanging out with you guys than, I mean, it's more about just hanging out with you guys than playing for the most part, so. Slick says, that's good shifting, is it? Because I'm not paying attention. I would imagine them shifting it like crap. This car is hard to drive. This car is really hard to drive. Like, they don't make this car easy to drive at all, unfortunately. Slick says coffee time. I'm trying to cut back on the coffee. I would love to have more coffee, but I think I need to cut back. Too much coffee, everybody. Too much coffee, that's all I'm going to say. Way too much coffee. .035 seems like my dyno time. You think my dyno was 8.038? Let's go look. I don't know why that would be my dyno time, but let's go look. I just want to see how close you are. That's an interesting guess. I'm not sure how you got that number, but let's go find out. If you got it, that would be sweet. 8.038. All right. All right. Did you get it right? I don't know why you think that. Ah, you were kind of close. You were pretty close. Not quite, but pretty close. You almost had it. Almost. Oh, man. That was a fun deal. You know what? That would be fun one day to, like, guess my dyno time. I don't know. I don't know if that would be fun or not, but we'll have a live stream. I'll switch to different cars until someone can guess the dyno time. That would be a boring stream, though. I think nobody would like that. Everybody would be like, "No, thanks." All right, I'm actually gonna play around with the microphone settings for a second. So, our time is just about up, guys and gals. I'm going to turn down my microphone gain as low as possible until the microphone sounds bad. I've never actually tried this before, but this is going to be a interesting thing to try. So I'm talking. I'm probably going to be getting a little bit quieter and a little bit quieter, but there's a reason for this. If I can turn the gain down and it still sounds good, that means it's going to be picking up less background stuff as well. And then I can just use the limiter plugin to boost myself back up. All right, let me turn myself up a little more. Check 1 2, check 1 2. All right, hold on. All right, that's too much. All right, right about there. The lower you have the gain, the better. I mean, you don't want it to be too low, but it'll just pick up less background noise and stuff. That sounds okay, right? Let me put it back up to 38. All right, now we got the gain on 38. Check 1 2. Am I losing bass? I shouldn't be. All right, 36. Hello, hello. Huh. I am just playing with the microphone. Let me reset the compressor. All right, check 1, 2. The compressor's not working. All right, check 1, 2. Still no compressor. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. There we go. We got a little bit of compression. So if I yell into the microphone, it should turn me down now. Yeah, the compressor is supposed to keep you at the same volume when you get loud as you talk. So hey! It'll keep me so I'm not like crazy loud. That works pretty good. But honestly, you know, one thing that's interesting is the human ear presumes something that's louder to sound better. You could play somebody, you can kind of trick people. You could play the same recording twice, and if the second time it's just slightly louder, the human ear will actually think the second one sounds better, even though it was the same exact recording, but just slightly louder. But yeah, for some reason, humans will think that something that's slightly louder sounds better, even if it doesn't sound any different at all. Which is pretty weird. But that's how our ears work, you know? Like once I started learning about audio engineering and getting into that kind of stuff, that's some of the things I learned about how humans perceive things, even if our ears are playing tricks on us. So yeah, they actually teach you not to really trust your ears when it comes to like audio engineering and stuff like that. You can't always trust your ears. And if you're playing 2 recordings, let's just say you want to try and make so, like if you're adding plugins and effects to the audio, you want to make sure both are at the exact same level when you play it back. That way you'll know for sure which one actually sounds better if they're playing at the same volume. It's crazy. It's a pretty interesting deal. Like when I started getting a little more into audio engineering, like there's a lot of stuff I learned that's really interesting. I mean, you could almost write a book about all of it. There's so much, but yeah. Now I turn myself back up a little bit. All right. All right, so we're going to get ourselves right about there. All right, I'm done playing with the settings. I like that. I like the way that turned out there, so that should be good. And I just felt like I heard a little more room noise being picked up than normal today, so I figured I'd readjust the gain settings while we're live. Now I'm going to overwrite my preset. Livestream. Overwrite. But bam, there we go. I love playing with audio stuff. It's one of my hobbies. I'm sorry that you guys have to sit there and listen to it because you're probably bored listening to me play with the microphone settings. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Maybe you found it interesting, maybe you didn't, but... Max, have a great day. Look, I scared Max away. He's leaving. Max is like, I'm out of here, man. I can't I can't deal with this. If you guys aren't familiar with the Max, he's got a great YouTube channel for CSR racing as well, so check him out. Yeah, Roman, I don't know why you're seeing the YouTube bar in pink and red and stuff. That's interesting. I don't know. That's weird. I don't know. That's really strange. I don't know why it would be doing that. I really don't. It's kind of freaking me out. Ronnie says no bar. Oh my goodness. Anyways, you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for coming out to my stream. I appreciate each and every one of you a lot. Catch you guys later. And we will be back on Sunday for a 2-hour live racing stream. So hope to see you guys there. Thanks and goodbye.